Hello there, today I am enjoying beautiful Mystic Survivors. Hello there. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show with me. Now, I have the starter character, I have my sword slashy, I have my ultimate. Oh, well, I also have an upgrade, there you go. And that's the ultimate. Fantastic. Now, what do I want here? The scythe. I don't want the scythe, I tell you why, but later. A bit closer. If you're interested. I am interested. Lots of enemies. I don't have a particular build in mind, but this is legendary. I mean, I like that. The scythe. You know what? I need a second weapon, so I'm going to take that. And, what is the plan? There is no plan. You see the red mark over here? Down right? I'm going to go there. And there's going to be a shrine, which is going to give me a little challenge to complete, which is, do I want any of this? Well, not really. No, thank you, not really. What I do want is a book, definitely a book, and movement speed boots. I like the bow as well. I do have an upgrade for it too. But you know what? I take that, it's legendary as well. Fantastic stuff. I don't actually want any of this. I'd rather skip because, well, you know, you kinda have to have the legendary stuff, it's the best, because does the most damage, you know, most stats. Like, it's not much between, you know, the normal and the legendary stuff, but still, it's still better. And you kinda want to min-max. Do I want this weapon? I kinda don't. I'll have to start banishing things. And like, while it is nice and easy to get, ooh, that's a good one, that's a legendary. I don't have an upgrade for it, and the upgrade for it is actually the stuff I kinda like. It gives a cooldown reduction. And as you know, cooldown reduction in these games is premium. So let's take that. Now, what do I want here? I have the hourglass. I do like having a lot of armor, yes. And hopefully I'm going to get the relic that I want, which leaves you at 1 health. And unfortunately, that means I get to die pretty much instantly whenever something touches me, but armor helps with that. And not the way you think, no, it doesn't reduce damage to below 1. What it does, it upgrades another weapon, which is a force field. So a force field is a defensive thing. It doesn't do damage, normally it doesn't. But if you have armor, and you have force field upgraded, you know, to level 8, you get to evolve it into a little radial thing that does damage to all the enemies all around you, which is fantastic. Armor or a lamp? I want armor. And there's the shrine. So now I have 3 minutes of challenge. Enemies do more damage and enemies have more health, but I mean, that's perfectly fine. We're at the very start of the game. So what's going to happen, I'm going to get the amazing relic, which will make me very broken. And the chakram. I do have the chakram upgrade, but I actually want the bird above all things, because the bird luck is what allows you to have more than 3 picks of, you know, upgrade of a weapon or whatever else, and I kinda wanted to have a lot of options. I want to have all the options at all times. Armor. Well, you know what, maybe start maxing out one of the weapons. I think that's going to be quite essential. And another thing, I'm probably going to gobble up all these chests as they come in. Yes, I know it is kind of a good idea to, you know, leave them for later and then gobble them up to, you know, to make sure you have the evolutions, because this game has evolutions, and actually, it doesn't have 1 evolution, it has 2 evolutions, and you get to pick which one you like. Take that, Vampire Survivors! Oh, I got the global magnet. And the hammer. I kinda like the hammer. Not going to lie, I think it's the go-to weapon because it spins around! Oh, token of wind. Oh, I like that too. Yup. Look at me, I'm a Hammerden from Diablo 2. a female version. Now, isn't that wonderful? Token boots. Yes, I like boots. What else do I want? I definitely want my damage passive, and I want my cooldown passive. And they're not actually on the map anywhere. Hello, love. So the next thing is going to be those two. Oh, global magnet. Like, I gotta love this game. Well, yes, I mean, it has this, and yes, it does have clothing damage, but it has a bit more variety than, you know, your usual survivors. And you gotta give it that. Like, many more of these weapons, many more upgrades, and what do I want? I'm going to get it for free off the ground, so a scythe. And you know, a bit of variability. Like, you don't have just an area. You can evolve it to an area that's more of an area, or perhaps an area that explodes, or like the scythe, or like, you know, the hammers. You can evolve it into a very big hammer that spins around, or you can evolve it into, you know, an area, a circle around you, which is more of a garlic if you play the Vampire Survivors. That's really good as well. It does a lot of damage. Which is kind of very important considering, well, if you don't have that area, you eventually just die. And dying is not fun. I do have one single revive. So it's not going to be a problem if I die, but it's just a bit of a setback. What do I want? Yeah, I want my ultimate cooldown. Now, 1 second, and I get this little thingy here, and what do I get? Oh, I got the one thing that I wanted, so your max health becomes 1, but damage enemies increased by is doubled. Also, yeah, say hello to my face right there. There must have been something under it that I didn't want to show, but hey, who knows? And now also a bit of a problem. I may not be able to open the menu as frivolously. For the same reason, by the way. A sword. I think I want to upgrade my basic weapon as much as possible. And yes, in this game you do get to start with the legendary item, the legendary quality weapon, if you level that up in the meta progression. And yes, that's one of the things that I wanted. So this is going to give me a bunch of cooldown, and I liked having a bunch of cooldown. Like 50% or something. Give me this, whatever this is going to be. Win token, yes. And boot upgrade. Actually, sword upgrade. Now, what's good about the sword? It's, you know, it's straight up forward. It shoots straight forward. Yeah, kinda need to not get hit by any of that, because I also need to get my other thing. I need my force field, and I don't have that. And it's going to be really bad if I get hit, because there goes my revive. And mind you, with this relic that I picked up, which reduces my maximum health to 1, health does not come back after a revive. And most importantly, neither does my outfit. So yeah, we're not going to open the menu anytime soon. Oh, I should have picked that up. Okay, now I can no longer evolve my sword. Okay, I came too close to that. Very unfortunate. Well, on the bright side, I get to move around now. Which is great and all, but I mean, I would love to have, you know, 6 evolutions as opposed to only 5. But I mean, and yes, this is not healy at all. Very sad, I know, but it is what it is. Good thing, I have my amazing dash, as in the ultimate, this button, and I'm planning to use that all over the enemies, because I have dash cooldown. And yeah, you don't actually need to open the menu, because you can, you know, just hover over the... Oh yes, that's the speed upgrade. You can just hover over your little upgrades here, And it will show you the level. Okay, I don't need the heal. It's useless for me. I only have 1 health. And if I don't evolve my hammer anytime soon, I will be very screwed. In more ways than one. This has to go away. Do you know what? I probably shouldn't pick up all this experience. I should go grab the book, and the book gives me experience bonus. Like plus 50%, because it's going to be a white book as opposed to a legendary book. But hey, it is what it is. We're not complaining here. Boom, yeah, that's a book. And yes, another thing about this game and the Vampire Survivors. In this game, you can have more than max level of your item. Like if I had the book already, I would have added the level to that, and if I had the book maxed out already, I would have had a level. Ooh, that's an energy shield. I like that. That's the go-to for me because it's going to protect me from 1 attack per shield level. And that's kind of instrumental when you have only 1 health. Haha. Now, which one is closer? I think the health is closer. It's very important to get the health. For no apparent reason, I just don't want it on the map because even if I get the health, I'm still going to have 1. Now, the good thing I have this little dash here. It really speeds yourself. Really speeds you up. Now, I wish that one of these crates drops me a global magnet so that I can level up. Is any of my weapons close to leveling up? Okay, I don't think so. So maybe Major Gold would be more instrumental? I'd say so. Like these things actually not passable, so you actually have to watch out for the things on the ground. Yeah, that's one way to get yourself killed. Well, I got stuck on the rock and now I can't move. Now, I probably want to prioritize the energy shield. It does no damage right now, but whenever I do upgrade it, it will do a lot of damage, and a lot of it. And it's going to be absolutely amazing because it does more damage the more charges you have on the shield. And since I don't plan on taking damage anytime soon... Oh, look at that! See? That's a global magnet, I need that. I don't think it's far away, but then again I'm not going to open the menu because reasons. And that's an elite. Okay, you are going to hurt me quite a bit, so I'm just not going to come near you. As much as I can, that is. And more experience. More cooldown. Even more cooldown. Did I not have a whole lot of experience on the ground? Seriously? Energy shield, please. Oh, even more experience, good lord. I actually don't have an upgrade for that. So magic lamp, energy shield, every time. And I think that was it. And here, do I have no upgrade for this? I do, so okay. The scythe it is. And like, whenever you upgrade the scythe here, whenever you evolve it, you either have a massive scythe for like most of your screen, or multiple of them, like currently. Oh, hello there. Give me that. This is essentially a free level if you don't have a fully upgraded weapon, or it's an evolution. And evolution is really what you want. You don't want to blow your crates on a free level. Yet, then again, if you don't have an evolution material, you can still level up your weapon beyond level 8, which is when you can evolve them, or level 9 weapon, level 20 weapon. So technically, I can still be leveling up the sword, the basic weapon that I have, indefinitely. And mind you, the evolved version still can be leveled up quite a bit. And if you do pick up the cooldown evolution, cooldown upgrades, well, the damage DPS is going to be quite substantial, I can tell you that much. So I'll tell you something. I think I got very lucky whenever I got this one relic on the first, from the first roll, without having to use any rerolls. Because now I will want to use the rerolls for this other relic, because I'm going to the top left right now, towards the blue thing. And the blue thing is going to spawn an elite, which I'll have to somehow, someway kill. And that elite is also going to give me a relic. Now, very important, there is another relic which is associated with having a very low health. And you do like 25% more damage whenever you're below 20% health, but I mean, that's going to be active at all times, because or is it really? Like, am I gonna do more damage? Because, well, is my max health 1 or is it the other way around? Okay, there's the lead, and it is quite fast and does a lot of damage, so I probably shouldn't be touched by that. But you can take it around this building over here. It gets stuck on the building. Quite hilariously so. Boot or a cooldown? I think a cooldown. I just hold it again and done. Also, very good thing, ult is an iframe. Definitely useful stuff right there. And there it is, that's my relic. So what do I have? I have damage to enemies. Yep. I think that's how it works. Yeah, you know what, go for it. Okay, right now I am fully just juiced up on damage with 2 relics, and you don't really get many more relics. Well, you do get a relic from the final boss, but then again, there is no infinite mode currently, as if... Well, actually, I don't know if there is. I never seen one. Maybe in one of those future updates. Assuming people are still working on this. Now, for the final 2 things that I'm going to pick up here, one is going to improve the projectile speed, which is like, you know, the bow and whatnot. Okay, the big boss. This one's going to be difficult. And this one, the other one, is going to be improving the duration of effects, which is quite good. Because it improves these things that are size. They're there for longer. It improves the shield, which is also there for longer with the upgrades. And I kinda need the shield, pretty much. It's my only defense, pretty much. Which is, this was his, I opted in for it, and I got double damage for it. Now this stuff has a lot of health, and obviously don't step into the fire. Fire really does hurt. And quite a bit. Almost there. Now, are any of my weapons upgraded enough to pick up the crate from this guy? Because this guy's crate is golden, and golden crates have 4 items coming out of them as opposed to 1. I think I'm a bit behind on damage. Unfortunately, I didn't pick up the damage upgrade item. And the crystal ball, go for that. And there it is, dead. Okay, takedowns. And, oh, I got to roll the shield. And lightning shield, yes. And look at the damage of it. That's a 500 damage thing. It's quite good. Oh, there's an elite here. And even more cooldown, good lord. I am going to be very strong. Now, the things here. See, the roots, they don't do damage. It's very important. There is yet another elite, like this one, which throws stuff on the ground. And that stuff does damage, and because I am pretty much a shield-only kind of deal, I do get to die instantly if I touch that. So, eventually, I will have to watch out for that. Very keenly. Now what do I have over here? And the final thing. So I have how many? I have 11 upgrades. Could have had more. But oh well. So right now the hunt is on for the final levels of my, I think, hammer and the bow, because I have upgrades for them. Now, I think I fully maxed out the swords. Oh, you know what? I'm still going to get the levels for it. Perhaps since I don't get to evolve it, well, I have an upgrade for this one as well. I think I want the hammer more than anything, because hammer is the circular thing all around me. And it's going to be quite substantial as well, for trying to pass through the enemies. Because I tell you something, if you don't have that wave clear, you really can't move at the later stages of the game, because many enemies everywhere, and they hurt, and I only have 1 health. Isn't that... well, it's not sad, I have a lot of damage for that. And we have a hammer, please, thank you. 800 damage, good lord. And that's the power of having this shield. Okay, elite, another one. This one is very strong, by the way. Yeah, elites in this game have a lot of health. So unless you have a bunch of old weapons by the end of the game, you may be... oh, I have a lot of damage, by the way. Yeah, I do. You may become a sitting duck. A magnet! I love magnets. I wish it was a weapon. But I mean, magnet... oh, and that's one of the pickups. You gotta love when you see it. I don't think it was actually showing on the map, which is questionable, but it is what it is. We do not complain. I think at this stage it's kinda unimportant to be moving around, but I am doing that because I want the crate and I want the global magnet. And the global magnet is going to allow me to pick up all the experience that I left over. Oh, there it is, the global magnet, right there. To the right and up. And yep, that's a blast hammer as well. Yeah, gotta love seeing it, because now I can evolve 2 weapons, I think. The scythe and the hammer. And the lamp or the bow. I think the bow. Book, yes. And what else? Token. Now, if you can cap out one of the upgrades to level 5 immediately, I really think you should do that. Oh, I really left a lot of things. That was like 5 levels. You really should cap out the upgrades to take it out of the pool. Pretty much immediately. There it is, the bow. Okay, next elite is really going to upgrade me. And very dramatically. Look at my ultimate is only 13-second cooldown. You gotta love that. And another ult. Lots of damage. Everything is flying about. And there it is. I think my everything is upgraded, apart from the lamp. Okay, the lamp is next. Okay, stay away from this thing. You can actually slow it because... I mean, it's a spider. Spider webs slow you. I think that's logical. And another level in the lamp. And give me a bunch. And I got evolution of the hammer. Magical hammer spam to rotate around the character, or weapons. Now, do I want more? You know what? I usually go for the second one. Let's go for the first one. Yeah, I'm a Hammerden. Nice to meet you, Hammerden. Joan Hammerden. Oh, look at that, yet another elite. And it died! I was only looking at it. Oh, an evolution. Shoot energy balls without cooldown. That's good. Big explosive energy balls. And lots of small balls or one big ball. I'm not sure. I think lots of small balls. Yeah. That's a lot of balls. A lot of blue balls. And apparently there was a global magnet. You gotta love seeing that. Or perhaps in my case, you gotta love not seeing that but still getting that. Now imagine I also had the sword upgrade. It would have been wonderful. And I think enemies are not even getting today. Now, oh, that's a global magnet, I like that. Very important, I need to not be staying in one place because spiders are going to leave a bunch of webs on top of me and all around me. And whenever the next type of elite comes out, I'm going to be very screwed. You'll see it eventually. Oh, yep, cool magnet, yes. It's very important for me to actually notice the elite before elite starts doing the elite things. And it's going to leave stuff on the ground. And the stuff is going to kill me near instantly, because I only have 1 health. And what do I want? Yeah, max health, sure. Just max things out at this stage and go for it. Projectile speed, unimportant. But there it is, that's the elite. And this stuff on the ground actually kills you. So there is an elite version of this stuff and a non-elite version of this stuff. Just move out of the way as quickly as possible. This stuff kills. So there is a basic mob, this one, and a red large elite. I need to kill both because while the basic mob is there, and yes, it does drop the damaging area, this one. Scythe, do lifesteal. I don't care about lifesteal. Only have 1 health. If I hit, I'm dead. And look at the amount of size. This is amazing. Oh, run, run. No, 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 no. There's another elite. You gotta kill that. Oh, I see you right there. Not anymore, apparently. Yeah, there ends up being quite a bit of visual clutter here. I think the elite is here somewhere, but I can't confirm because there's so much stuff all around. I think it died. Okay, we'll celebrate that. And I got a global magnet. Epic. And another one. Overcharged lamp area. I don't like area. Now, very important, these things have a massive DPS, these weapons. The evolved ones. What you do want to level up on them whenever you evolve them is actually cooldown. You can have like plus 20% cooldown reduction on the weapon and your 50% cooldown reduction item, which means, and that stuff is going to be firing very rapidly. And that's really good. Another important thing is to not lose the revive in the final few minutes before the boss, because the boss, while not necessarily difficult, it can still get you. Okay, I have another slow elite again. Need to kill those. And I need to kill the red area elites. And I think I'm supposed to evolve 1 more weapon. Like I should be getting 1 more elite or like twin elites around this time. So I'm definitely going to evolve that. I wish I got a few more levels, but sure. Projectile damage, not important, but max out the hourglass and be done with it, never see it again. Oh, global magnet, hello there. And there it is, that's the elite. Get the guy. Crystal ball, hammer, max out the house. Never see that again. Ah, run. Run. Oh, it's a slowing one. And that's gonna evolve my bow. Now, what do I want from the bow? Do I want in a cone in front of me, or do I want rain of arrows all around me? I think a bit of a cone in front of me. It is very wide, so it's going to get a lot of enemies for me. Oh, what did I die to? That's one revive, and yup, that's my face. Cooldown for lightning shield, very good, very important. I don't know what got me, but hopefully I'm not gonna be got ever again. I think I was got by damaging area. Okay, more elites. And damage cooldown. Oh, you know what? You know what I can do? I can just banish the sword. There is a red area elite right there somewhere. Give me this. A sword area. Area damage skip, perhaps. Well, I do rely on hammers very much, so I guess leveling up hammers is going to be a good idea. Now, very important, these rocks, these are dead enemies, they actually revive eventually, so you're going to have to break the rocks as well. Projectile speed area, sword, you know what, banish sword. It doesn't disappear from my toolbar, so I'm not actually losing anything. I'm only gaining. Bunch of enemies, very important not to step on that, because I lost the one revive I've had. And yes, there is an upgrade for one more revive, but am I gonna get that? No. Certainly not at this stage. Oh, more things. That's a big red area. Okay, I need to watch out for those now. Okay, that's an ordinary mob. I need to find an elite. Where's the elite? Seriously, where is the elite? I can't see it, where is it? Is it this thing? It's probably already dead. Let's face it. You gotta love this build. You have only one health, but you still survive. Apart from that one time. And unfortunately, health parts, they don't do anything. Okay, I broke that elite. I need to break it once again for it to fully die. Area cooldown, cooldown. Okay, you dropped a crate, fantastic. And I get area. You know what, sure, upgrade the hammers. Okay, give me the crates. And I get, well, I am fully upgraded, so I'm not gonna get anything substantial at this stage. I just need to make sure I get this stuff. It doesn't make me more powerful, but like, you know, 1% damage, 2% damage, something like that. It's not much, but I mean, it's still progression. Cooldown. Or cooldown on this one. Cooldown on the other thing, on the side. I think that's going to do the most. Because while the directed stuff, the barrage, the crossbow is very good, it's only in one direction, and the scythe is all around. Projectile speed, damage. Go for damage. Like, this game is, yep, it's very much a Unity asset store. It certainly feels that way. I think there's a red area elite somewhere. I need to get that. And I actually need to get that before I die and not after. Red area. Get out of that. I literally don't even know where the stuff is. I think somewhere in this crowd. Cooldown of the lightning shield. And lightning shield is important for the damage, but it's even more important for my you know, actual protection. Oh, there it is. That's the boss. So now I need to make sure I don't actually die to it and kill it before it kills me. And for that, I need more cooldown. I think cooldown is going to be more important than anything else. He's doing the big area attacks, more different enemies. Like, these enemies only appear at the end of the game for some reason. And a stylish finish, and ult! Done! And I picked up a crate of a boss. And upgraded hammer. Hammered in. Confirms. And a relic. Give me that. Easy. Now, if you watched this far, oh, why not subscribe? And if you are subscribed, thank you for this far. See you in the next video. A bunch of legendaries, good lord, and powerful.